Hey everyone, shalom. Welcome back, and we are in 1 Kings chapter 14. I'm reading from Yah Scriptures. At the time Abiah the son of Jeroboam became sick, and Jeroboam said to his wife, "Please arise, disguise yourself, so they do not know that you are the wife of Jeroboam, and go to Shiloh. See, Ahiyahu the prophet is there, who spoke that I would be sovereign over this people. And you shall take with you 10 loaves and cakes and a jar of honey, and go to him. Let him declare to you what becomes of the child." And Jeroboam's wife did so, and rose up and went to Shiloh, and came to the house of Abiyahu. And Abiyahu was unable to see, for his eyes had dimmed because of his age. And Yahweh had said to Ahiyahu, "See, the wife of Jeroboam is coming to ask you a word about her son, for he is sick. Speak to her this and this, for this shall be, when she comes in, she makes herself strange." So she's thinking she's coming to disguise himself, but really, Ahiyahu the prophet is hearing from Yah, so she's not going to fool him. Verse 6. And it came to be, when Ahiyahu heard the sound of her footsteps as she came through the door, he said, "Come in, wife of Jeroboam. Why are you making yourself strange? And I have been sent to you with heaviness. Go say to Jeroboam, thus says Yahweh Elohim of Israel, because I exalted you from among the people and made you rule over my people Israel. Verse 8, and tore the reign away from the house of David and gave it to you, and you have not been as my servant David, who guarded my commands. He followed me with all his heart to do only what was right in my eyes." Not his own, but Yah's. Verse 9, "But you have done more evil than all who were before you, for you have gone and made for yourself other mighty ones, and molded images, and to provoke me, and you have cast me behind your back. Therefore, see, I am bringing evil to the house of Jeroboam, and shall cut off from Jeroboam every male in Israel, whether shut up or left at large, and sweep away the remnant of the house of Jeroboam, as one sweeps away dung until it is all gone. Those of Jeroboam who die in the city, the dogs will eat, and those who die in the field, the birds of the Shemayim will eat, for Yah has spoken. And you, arise, go to your house. When your feet enter the city, the child shall die. And all Israel shall mourn for him and bury him, for he is the only one of Jeroboam who shall come to the grave, because in him there is found a good report towards Yah, Elohim of Israel, in the house of Jeroboam. And Yah shall raise up for himself a sovereign over Israel, who cuts off the house of Jeroboam this day, and even now. And Yah shall smite Yashrael, as a reed is shaken in the water, and shall pluck Israel from this good land which he gave to their fathers, and shall scatter them beyond the river, because they made their Asherim provoking Yah." I have a question. If anybody knows this answer, please share in the comments. But right here in verse 15, why is river capitalized? Usually when we see something capitalized, it's because it's referring to Yah or Yeshua. And so this R is capitalized. And I'm just curious, is there another meaning behind this? Verse 16, "And he shall give Israel up because of the sign of Jeroboam, who sinned and who made Israel sin." And the wife of Jeroboam rose up and went, and came to Tirzah. When she came to the threshold of the house, the child died. And they buried him, and all of Israel lamented for him, according to the word of Yah which he spoke through his servant Abiyahu the prophet, the Nabi. And the rest of the acts of Jeroboam, how he fought and how he reigned, are written in the book of the sovereign of Israel. And the days that Jeroboam reigned was 22 years. So he slept with his fathers, and Nadab his son reigned in his place. Meanwhile, Rehoboam, son of Shalomo, reigned in Judah. Rehoboam was 41 years old when he became sovereign, and he reigned 17 years in Jerusalem, the city which Yahweh had chosen out of all the tribes to put his name there. And his mother's name was Naamah the Ammonitess. And Judah did evil in the eyes of Yahweh, and they provoked him to jealousy with their sins which they committed, more than all that their fathers had done. For they also built for themselves high places and pillars and asherim on every high hill and under every green tree. And there were also cult prostitutes in the land, and they did according to all the abominations of the Gentiles which Yahweh dispossessed before the children of Israel. And it came to be in the 5th year of sovereign Rehoboam, the Shishak, or sovereign of Egypt, came up against Jerusalem. And he took away the treasures of the house of Yah and the treasures of the sovereign's house. He took away all. And he took away all the shields of gold which Solomon had made. And sovereign Rehoboam made shields of bronze to replace them, and entrusted them into the hands of the chiefs of the guard, who guarded the entrance of the king's house. And it came to be, whenever the sovereign went into the house of Yahweh, the guards would bring them, and then take them back into the guard room. And the rest of the acts of Rehoboam and all that he did, they are written in the book of the kings of Judah, or sovereigns of Judah. And there was fighting between Rehoboam and Jeroboam all of the days. So Rehoboam slept with his fathers and was buried with his fathers in the city of David. And the name of his mother was Naamah the Ammonitess. And Abiam his son reigned in his place. Hallelujah.